Love that. Right, from physics to magic, our first guest on the show tonight faked it so well, even Paul Daniels was fooled. He liked it. Not a lot, though. Welcome to the hour, Kevin McMahon. Good to see you, Kevin. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
6 years ago, the TV show Faking It. Now, let's just rewind to that point. What were you planning to do with your life when you went on the TV show?
Well, yeah, 6 years ago, I was destined to become a doctor. I was going to be Dr. Kev. I was going to be a physicist. I was going to be an engineer. I was going to spend my life solving the world's problems. That was what I had on my plate. That's what I'd been destined to do from high school, since doing well in my hires.
And a TV show changed your world. For people at home that don't know Faking It, what exactly happened and what was the programme all about?
Well, Faking It, it's a show that's based on skills. The Faking It episode I was on, you have 4 weeks to learn a new skill. I was taken from a home in Edinburgh, the place where the big castle is, and I was taken down to London, where I had training with some of the best magicians in the country to learn how to be a magician. Midway through, I was flown out to Las Vegas. I had 2 or 3 days training with 2 guys called Penn and Teller, massively amazing magicians based in Las Vegas. Back to London again, where I had to essentially do my new skill. I had to perform magic in front of a panel of expert judges and try and convince
Paul
them,
Daniels,
including Paul, the daddy, the governor of magic, and I had to convince them that I was a real magician. That's what happened. That's where I was at. Oh man, I still get nervous thinking about it, to be honest, but that's where I was. That was what happened in those 4 weeks.
And you pulled it off spectacularly.
I did. I pulled it off. To fake it, you have to do your skill in front of these judges, and then they decide, is he the real deal or is he a fake? Is he just thrown in there? Has he just picked it up? In my case, fortunately for me, Paul Daniels never picked up on me being the fake, and I convinced him, and that was it. That's how my life changed.
Your life has totally changed. You've got a trick to do for us, I believe.
Yeah, show us the magic that convinced Paul Daniels. See if you managed to convince us.
Okay.
No pressure.
No, that's fine. I have a perfectly ordinary pack of cards, and we'll do a quick card trick. You've probably seen a card trick before. This one is no different. You're going to take a card, I'll find it, then you'll say wow, and I'll say yeah. The normal format, we won't beat about the bush. We'll probably start over here, if you wouldn't mind any card you want.
Okay, live TV, anything can happen in the next couple of minutes.
Let's get 2, go on Michelle.
Can I look at that?
Yeah, please, yeah, go for it as well. If we just get 1 card, first of all, I'll turn my weights right so we can let the camera see the first one there.
That's my one there.
That's first.
You got that?
Second, we have Michelle's as well.
Okay.
And I swear I
all the monitors are switched off in the
anything.
studio. You're seeing nothing in here just now.
Nothing at all. And if you wouldn't mind, just say stop for me whenever you want.
Stop.
And pop yours back in the deck, and yours on top there, Michelle. We have 2 cards side by side in the deck, 1 red, 1 black. Just speculating. I'm not entirely sure exactly what would happen, but we'll do this now. If you wouldn't mind, just hold your 2 hands side by side for me like that, just about there. Perfect. Now be honest, about 24th from the top was your card. Black spade, the king of spades. Whose was that? Whose was that one? Was that your one?
That was my one.
We've got 1 more to find. Michelle, your card. Next one up. What was yours?
It was the Queen of Hearts, of course.
You haven't got as much of a surprise look as I thought you'd have, but have a look at the card in your hand. Is it?
No, it's not.
The Queen of...
But I saw you.
No, he put... No.
That was... When it was in my hand, it was the kick...
Wow, okay.
Oh, amazing.
Yes,
Go wow factor.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, thanks for that. We'll get you
That's amazing.
later. So this is the Queen of Hearts. That's the one we'll work with just briefly. So you know where that card is now, for instance. You know exactly where the Queen is now, yeah?
Yes.
Where is it now?
She's there.
Perfect. Okay, keep an eye on it.
Queen of Hearts, she's there.
And you know where it is now, yeah?
Yeah, she's there.
Sorry. Yep, still there. I thought you'd go for the double bluff. But no, you avoided that particular
still there, still there.
Concentrating here,
I know you're
Kevin.
not going to take your eyes off it now. I'll leave that 1 card sticking out from the middle just like that. Okay, if you wouldn't mind, just push it all the way back in there for me, just so it doesn't stick out.
Okay, that's in there.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I've totally got it. So that's a little demonstration of what I do now for a living. It's not physics. It's definitely not physics.
Can we slow-mo that down and look at it again? That's absolutely fabulous. So
it's pretty cool.
When no wonder you fooled them. When you came back off this show, what happened to your life then? You went back to normal?
I did, yeah. Well, I tried to. As you can imagine, I had a massive rush of emotions from from going from a physicist to a magician. They say that the grass is always greener on the other side, and it was, you know, I was thrown over the fence essentially. I found the grass out was greener. I came back to my job. I sat down for less than an hour in front of my computer screen, starting to work through these equations, and instantly, well, as instant as you can get to make a life-changing decision like that, I decided that this isn't for me anymore.
I can't do this now.
I had to sort of just, even up until that moment, I thought I was going to continue, but I didn't.
Now, with so many magicians that we're all aware of course, what makes you particularly different?
There's a lot of competition out there, isn't there? How do you differentiate yourself from the pack?
Well, I mean, I suppose that the faking it thing's a good one to have. People have seen that, they relate to that. I've had the best training, as I mentioned before. Paul Daniels was involved, Penn and Teller, some amazing magicians. But since then, I've been so lucky in what I've done. I've performed for, I don't know, Steve Davis, the Rangers player's wedding, Mick Manus at the old Celtic captain's wedding. I had to turn down Sir Paul McCartney for a job, unfortunately. The film festival, their opening thing in Edinburgh a few weeks ago, they had Sean Connery and Patrick Stewart at the launch party. I was performing there. I got a chance to meet them.
How fantastic.
You know, I've just had such an amazing roller coaster ride after that, and I never look back. You know, it's only ever forwards to see what I can do.
It's a great story. It's a fantastic story. And people can see you. Your kind of centrepiece of the Edinburgh International Magic Festival runs from
7th of July
to the 11th.
To the 11th of July. Yeah, this is like, well, I suppose faking it convinced me that magic was the way forward, and I thought, I'm going to try and convince Scotland now that magic's the way forward. So the Magic Festival just brings all the best magicians in from around the country to Edinburgh.
Sawing anyone in half?
We're avoiding that particular one.
Good luck with the
Listen, it's a real pleasure to meet you.
Thank
you very much indeed for coming out.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Still to come on the air tonight, how to keep your pet bunny happy.
We're not making it disappear, don't worry. And what's been happening down at your local safari park? We take a trip to Blair Drummond. We'll see you right here after the break. Don't go away.